Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're interested in exploring more ancient Eastern fantasy tales, please subscribe to my channel. During the Dazhu era of the Tang dynasty, which spanned from 701 to 705 AD, the first female emperor in Chinese history, Wu Zetian, was in power. There was an actor named Diao Junchao in Ankang. His wife, a woman from the Ba family, developed a tumor on her neck. Initially the size of an egg, it gradually grew to the size of a wine bottle, capable of holding 3 to 4 liters. After 5 years, it had expanded to the size of a large cauldron that could contain several hu, an ancient unit of volume, becoming so heavy that she could no longer walk. Inside the tumor, the sounds of various musical instruments. Upon careful listening, these sounds seemed to follow musical rhythms, producing a clear and melodious tune. Several more years passed, and the tumor developed countless tiny holes on its surface resembling needle tips. Whenever the weather was overcast and rain was imminent, white smoke would waft out from these holes, ethereal and thread-like, gradually dispersing upwards. It would gather into clouds, and rain would immediately follow. The entire family, young and old, were terrified of the enormous tumor and urged him to send his wife to a distant cave. Reluctant to part with her, Diao Junchao said to his wife, "I am compelled by the collective opinion of the family and cannot protect you out of marital affection. I must send you to a desolate place. What do you think?" His wife replied, "My illness is indeed repulsive. Sending me away would mean certain death, and cutting open the tumor would also mean death. Please cut it open and see what is inside." Diao Junchao then sharpened his knife and swiftly brought it close to his wife. At that very moment, the tumor burst open with a thunderous sound, splitting into several pieces. A large ape leapt out from within and bounded away. Diao Junchao immediately bandaged the wound with silk and cotton. Although the massive tumor had vanished, his wife fell unconscious, and her condition worsened. The next day, a Taoist priest came knocking at their door, saying, "I am the ape that escaped from the tumor yesterday. I am actually a Macaque monster, skilled in summoning wind and rain. I used to associate with the old flood dragon of the ghost Sorrow Pool in the Han River, often collaborating with him to capsize boats passing by, seizing the grain on board to feed our offspring and ensure the continuation of our lineage. Some years ago, the deity Taiyi slew the old flood dragon and hunted down his accomplices. With nowhere to hide, I took refuge in your wife's graceful neck to preserve my life. Although I have no connection with you, you have been implicated because of me. Today, I have obtained some divine ointment from the mountain god of Phoenix Mountain. Please apply it to the wound, and it should heal immediately." Diao Junchao followed the priest's instructions and applied the ointment to his wife's wound. As soon as the medicine was applied, the wound healed completely. Diao Junchao then invited the priest to stay and prepared a meal with chicken to entertain him. After the meal, the host brought out some wine on credit, and just as they were about to drink, the priest began to sing in a high-pitched voice, followed by the sounds of various musical instruments, all of which were harmonious and pleasing to the ear. Shortly after, the priest bid farewell and left, and no one knew where he went. That's all for today's story. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like and subscribe for more fascinating Asian tales. See you next time.